This is Rene Enriquez. Nickname Black Hand of the Mexican Mafia. Prison gang politics.
Hey folks, my name is Rene Enriquez. Welcome back to Uncensored. We're going to continue with the series Wicked Women. Hope you liked the last episode. This one is on Cecilia Virgen. They used to call her Sky. And she lived in Kansas. But she was working for a Mexican Mafia member by the name of Eulalio Martinez, Lalo. The strange thing is that she had so much communication with so many inmates that I literally have thousands of calls of her. I'm going to run one right now to show you her managerial skills and how she did things. But this is part of why the Mexican Mafia started moving away, utilizing women in its daily operations. And we're going to get to that. This is building to a crescendo, right? It's going to get to a point where I'm going to show you why the Mexican Mafia started putting a moratorium on utilizing women in organizational business and what they did to stop it, right? So all this is leading towards something. These calls, even though we're calling it Wicked Women, they're part of a larger picture of the organization and the corruption of crew process and kind of the autonomy that women had within the organization for a set period of time. Because at one point it was necessary. It became a necessity to have a woman to communicate through visits and phone calls and letters, particularly visits and letters, because that's all they had in Pelican Bay. So women became also an integral part of the machinery, of the infrastructure. If you didn't have a runner, you didn't function. If you didn't function, you didn't have a crew. And if you didn't have a crew, you didn't have political power, you didn't have muscle, and you didn't have money. So it was kind of part of doing business, right? It was kind of the lesser of two evils. So with that said, Cecilia Virgen, living in Kansas, working for Lalo Martinez, running the entire East Max facility, all of Wayside, for a Mexican Mafia member, and vested with complete autonomy to call shots and make decisions on her own accord. Here's one call now. I just pulled this one out of the hat because there's so many. I could do it in chronological order, but I just wanted to get you a flavor of what she was doing, and you could hear that now.
English, press 1. Para español, oprima 2. For a collect call, press... Please hold. Your current balance is $6.16. This call may be monitored and or recorded.
I don't miss that recording at all. I used to hate that recording. It takes like 3 minutes to get through it. And part of your money is being wasted on that.
The use of special calling features is not permitted during this call. To consent to the monitoring and or recording of this call, please press 1 after the tone. Please wait while your call is being connected.
Hello.
Hello.
What's going on, H? It's Bruiser.
Hey, what's up? Was that done or what?
Yeah, that shit got done yesterday. I was trying to call you yesterday, but then fucking we lost our phones and shit. I've been trying to call you all day, too. Hey,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay, look, this is the get on, right?
Yeah.
Old boy, Beaver told me about E, right? He told me that E was a team player, right? So I had shot something to E, letting him know what the situation was and whatnot, right?
Mhm.
E got back at me, right, and told me that it already got done. That I seen when they took him out handcuffed. You know what I'm saying? So he's no longer up there. And then today, B got at me and told me that E's not a team player or something like that.
Okay, yeah, like this is the thing with that guy E. The last that I know is that he was good friends of Double H.
Okay. So my thing is this, right? If anything, I'm just gonna go ahead and step him down, no?
Yeah, you know what? Because the thing is, how that shit was being run being run funny. We weren't really aware of what was going on. You know what I'm saying? And due to the fact that he had mentioned his name before and said that Double H himself, personally, that dude, you know who I'm talking about, Double H, right?
Yeah.
he personally told me that that was his boy. You know.
So you notice the utilization of code names. It's a little bit more discreet than naming everybody and their address and their phone number and their social security number like other people do in their calls. But they're overt communications. Like we know that an assault just took place, that somebody got assaulted. We can assume that right now, and we know they're talking about crew operations and replacing the individual E, and they're going to step him down. So here's a Sureño who's putting in work in the county jail, is put in a position of power, calling a woman to ask permission to step somebody down, which should be communications directly with another crew guy, somebody on the streets who's in authority, or a Mexican Mafia member, not a woman. And I don't mean that, I'm not a chauvinist, I'm not a misogynist, none of those things, right? For the women listening, for my women viewers and subscribers and members, that is not what this is about. The Mexican Mafia is extremely chauvinistic and now does not allow women to have positions of authority in the organization.
So therefore, that's letting you know that, that maybe he's going to continue to run in the house business, even though that, and we don't need that shit because we don't need Double H to be knowing house business due to the fact that what was going on with him, like on the side. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and... So I'm just going to step them down. I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of anybody that's loyal to Double H. I'm just going to go ahead and step them down. We don't need them around.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
There's another issue about B on that side, right? Some guy came in with Clavo, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
So real quick, they're going to step them down and get rid of anybody that was loyal to that crew. They're talking about eliminating the whole crew here. Due to inferior weapons and lack of opportunity, they're probably not going to die, but they're going to get assaulted, right? That's just been decided by a single female without calling and contacting anybody in authority. I'm telling you about the abuses in power within the organization and how this led to Mexican Mafia no longer involving women in business decisions. This is one of the reasons why. But it's cumulative. She's not doing this in a vacuum, right? It's happening everywhere. And I'm going to give you examples of that.
In the county, right? Well, he doesn't have his receipts, doesn't know nothing. And old boy switched up his story, talking about he bought it for personal use, right? B was aware of all this, right? And I guess he said it was personal use, and he got rid of 100 people, right? So I shot B word like to confiscate that shit, confiscate it and shoot it this way so I could see what it was, right? So I could go ahead and report it in, right, and see what you wanted to do with it. And today I got a wheeler from saying that it was gone, that it's gone, old boy fucking doesn't have it, and old boy got at me and told me it was personal use and whatnot. And I got back at him and told him, well, if it was personal use, you had no right going ahead and open up shop right there, dog. You know what I'm saying?
This was with that guy B?
At Beaver.
There we go. Diarrhea of the mouth. It's just started.
Okay, like this is how it works, and this is how it's been going. Everything, I don't give a fuck if it's fucking nothing. Everything that goes in is to be reported.
Yeah, that's my understanding. Yeah, that's what I told him. I told him I don't care if it's a line. I don't care if it's a bump. It has to be reported.
Right, yeah, and that's the way it is. Because I don't understand how they just come and they think they can just because they can say they broke off whatever anywhere else, and we don't know if it's true, but because I talk to certain different individuals, they're going to let me know if it's a yes or a no. You get what I'm saying? That's one of the reasons why, they're supposed to be, getting called in. And that's one of the problems that we were having with Double H, that, he was taking care of whatever, but he wasn't really reporting about what was going in. But like I said, sooner or later, we might not find out today or maybe in 2 days, but it all comes out.
Yeah, the truth always comes out to the light, no matter how you try to hide it, you know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah, and that's one of the reasons why, whatever it is that was done. For the simple fact that you think that we're not going to find out, but it's, whatever's in the dark comes to light. So, and there's consequences, and there will be, consequences and repercussions due to the fact that you guys are trying to be slick and slide and all this extra shit. You know what I'm saying? But
it's pretty hardcore. I mean, for a woman, she's pretty hardcore. I mean, she's running her business like she's running her business, and she's running it for the Mexican Mafia. She wants everything reported that comes in, every bit of drugs, and they want their part. Obviously, this individual tried to say that he had drugs for personal use, and then he sold the paper, and that's where it went bad for him.
Let me make a quick phone call. Give me a sec.
Okay. so Beaver's like, well, where's your receipt? You know what I'm saying? Who'd you break it off to? What's up? Well, old boy changed his story and said that he bought it off somebody for personal use, right? Well, I guess that fool had already opened up shop right there at the pad in 512, and I already got rid of some. You know what I'm saying? Without breaking off his
So
third.
what does he have? What does he have left?
I asked Beaver to confiscate what he had left, and I got a wheel today saying that there was nothing left.
So they've just identified the location 512. I know that's medium north. I was in 921, which was high power at the time. And they're talking about the individual, the drugs, that he bought it for personal use, but then he sold the $100 paper, and now it's gone because Sky, or Cecilia, wants to know what he has left.
Well, then he needs to be placed on. Does he believe him or no? Because if it's not, they have to put him on potty watch.
Because this is my thing, right? I told Beaver to put one of his boys right there and keep an eye on him. If he comes out with anything, he's to be fucking smashed and take his shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I had told him. Because plain and simple, I mean, you don't switch up. And if you're for personal use and you're gonna go ahead and open up shop, that's disrespecting protocol. Plain and simple. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what I had told Beaver and shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on a response because we got deck trustees only in the morning. You know what I'm saying? So after the PM shift, we don't. I mean, there's galas out there, so we don't really got action and communicating.
All right. Well, because if he already sold something, I think there's gonna be a fine for that.
No problem. I'll gladly find his ass. Look, as a matter of fact, look, I'm going to get his name, his booking number, his barrio, and where he's from. And tomorrow when
I thought you guys already had all that, no?
Beaver should have it right now. That's what I had asked him. That's what I had asked Beaver to grab us. So I was waiting to get shot over, but the deck trustees went in.
Okay, well, I haven't spoken to him. Maybe, all right. So I thought Beaver had something to do with that. So I was kind of like, what? Okay, look, all right. Another thing I wanted to bring to your attention as far as people fighting, there's no fines for fighting.
There's not?
You know, there's no fines for fighting. And if they fight, they're to get sopas.
They're to get what?
Sopas. 39
okay, yeah. Hard 39, right?
Okay. Uh-huh.
Hard 39, right?
Yeah, they get that. You know, they should already know that they have like an open night to fight, or I guess in court over there. You know what I'm saying?
So she's breaking it down, and this is pretty juicy, right? They want to find the dude that sold the $100 paper. So they started imposing fines at that time. Individuals would be expected to pay $200,000, $500,000, $1,000, whatever the fine was, right? And she specifically says there's no fines for fighting. So people were getting fined for fighting in the county jail, but they made court line open line. You could fight in there all day long if you wanted to. If you want to go get your rep your hood in the court line, you did it, and there's no fine for that, right? And if they violate that edict, they get a hard 39, or what she calls 39 sopas, right? Which is it's 13 multiplied 3 times 39, right? So 39 seconds. The individual who violates the edict or the rule is going to get beaten for 39 seconds.
Yeah, but as far as disturbing, the visiting, whatever, whatnot, they're not to be fined on that. And also, I wanted to let you know about love letters. They're not being fined for that either.
Okay.
Because a lot of people, throughout the time, they like to send love letters to their boys and shit, as long as it's not hot, right? Yeah, and then, and when it has to do with that,
if it's hot, yeah, if it's hot, I already know. It's a $200 fine and a fucking hard 39.
Yeah, but as far as love letters, like, hey, what's up, homie, shit like that.
So they're talking about kites. They're not love letters. They're kites. They're huilas. Huilas, not Wilas. It's a huila, right? It's a kite. It's written in microscript. But that is ridiculous in and of itself. I mean, if you're taking a kite from point A to point B and you get tackled by OSJ, Operation Safe Jails, and they take the kite from you, I'm going to have to pay $200. I'm not taking a kite. Screw that. Some people don't have money. How are they going to pay that fine? Right? Plus a hard 39, plus I'm going to get beat down. This is kind of ridiculous. But this is This is the craziness that started happening in the county jail when finances became part of it, right? Everything was a money-making opportunity for Lalo and some of the carnales there. I get it. They don't want their kites being intercepted, but don't write them. That way they don't get intercepted. Do it by word of mouth. But to punish your very own army for doing what you want to be done, and then you're going to assault them after that, it's kind of ludicrous, right? But that's what they're talking about here. The rules that apply to kites and fighting and drugs coming in, these are the rules that apply to county jail, Los Angeles County Jail.
They have to pay fucking, $200 over that, dumb shit. Nah, that's not happening. We're not finding them for love letters or for fighting.
All right, that's cool. That's good to know.
Yeah, but for sure, like anything that comes in or whatnot, that's for sure to be reported, like right away.
All right.
And also, I wanted to let you know. So that shit went down, right? And Alfie is still there.
Yeah, he's right there. He's in 524, but I'm already gonna step him down. I got some guy, Tiny from Southside Whittier, that I know is right there with the business. I'm gonna go ahead and have him step up, and I'm gonna go ahead.
Wasn't he gone already? Didn't he leave somewhere?
Nah, Tiny from Southside Whittier?
Yeah, didn't he go home or something?
Nah, I don't know, not that I know of.
No, he's still been there? I thought if that's the same one I'm talking about, I think that, I don't know. All right, okay, I thought he had one home, but, I don't know, there's been a lot of different individuals, but yeah. All right, and, you already have, okay, so Beaver, he's still in place, right? He's still doing his thing?
Yeah. Beaver's my boy down across the way, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to have Tiny upstairs. And then there's Flaco from MS on the other side.
Oh, wait a minute. What is going on with... I heard about this guy before.
What's up with him?
Flaco. I don't know. I just heard that somebody had told him that he had something, like, I don't know, some shit. I think he knows what's up. You should get at him and see what was going on with him. It was something about him. I'm not too sure, because I remember it was a Flaco from MS, I believe.
Should I step him down or keep him there?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't remember, but I just remember because this was like maybe I would say like 4 months ago, that somebody had got at him at visiting or at court, letting him know that they were pushing up on him. Some crazy shit. I don't know. Have him explain to you.
I'll get to the bottom of it. I'll get to the bottom of it.
Yeah, because I really don't remember, but I just remember that it had to do with some guy from MS. But then again, like I said, this guy came from Temper, but then again, he was feeding us kind of like bullshit a little bit, so who knows if he was telling the truth or not, because I don't know if you're aware with the whole thing with Muggsy.
Nah, I don't know nothing about that.
Nothing? Okay, well, I don't know. It was just some weird shit that was happening, but, yeah. Okay, so right now you guys don't know where he's at?
Who?
Double H.
Nah, he got escorted out of the 500 floor. That's all I know. He's gone off the 5.
Okay. Can you give me his info, like, when you call me tomorrow or something?
You got it. I'll have it for you tomorrow, right?
All right, for sure.
Hey,
okay.
What time do you want me to call you? Because I've been trying to call all day.
You know what? The best time to call me is after 3, for sure.
After 3 o'clock?
Yeah.
I figured that. All right. I'll call you right after counter, right?
All right, cool.
All right, H. All right, you have a good one, huh?
All right, you too. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
There you have it, folks. You heard Sky, Cecilia Virgen, throwing down the law like she is the law, and she literally was. That's the level that some women rose to within the organization. It's no longer that way. It's been retracted. That kind of authority has been retracted from women. But it's going to get way better than this, believe it. This is just the first taste. You're hearing it, how women are utilized in the organization. And I hope you enjoyed that. Obviously, they talked about assaulting an individual who got assaulted, about extortion for drugs that come in, for fines, for sopas, which are assaults. She laid it all out there. The structure of the crew there, who was running what floor and what module. So I think it was a pretty good call for our very first one. Hope you liked it, folks. Hope you enjoy this series. Let me know if you do. As always, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit that hype button, folks. Hype is important as much as leaving a comment. All right. Peace out, folks. Stay safe.
And/or recording of this call, please press 1 after the tone. Please wait while your call is being connected.
Hello, this is a collect call from
007.
An inmate in the Twin Towers Correctional.
To accept this call, press 0. To refuse this call, hang up or press 1. For a rate.
This call may be monitored and/or recorded. The use of special calling features is not permitted during this call. To consent to the monitoring and/or recording of this call, please press 1 after the tone. Thank you for using Global Tel-Link.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, give me a second. Hold on.
Okay.
Hello?
Yes.
Who's that?
Yeah, no, yesterday, when you tried to do the conference, it just hung up on me again.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why my phone was doing that. It was just fine earlier before that, but I don't know.
Alright,
But I already talked to Spooky last night, and I told him about the changes as far as him and Rascal, that's what they want. They want him and Rascal. And he said and then Sporty said for you to, who's your number 2?
that was 345.
Okay, but it's, who is Loco from La Puente?
Oh, he's downstairs. He's in 261. He's on a different
he
floor.
said that, okay, yeah, he said that that you need to have better judgment when it comes to people. What is he doing?
What's he doing?
Yeah, like, is he helping or what is he doing?
Yeah, he's helping out. He was the one that was supposed to take over for Lowe.
No, well,
And
not
then-
not no more.
Yeah, no, that's when Spooky had took it, and then he was supposed to be helping out Spooky, but I guess whatever was Spooky was doing down there that he wasn't in agreement with him or whatever, you know. But,
yeah, because yeah, you see, the thing is that I guess you're not there, so I think you're aware of a lot of the stuff that he's doing. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And it's being set up.
Hello?
You have like a better judgment on who you get.
Yeah, no, that was just who they had left to me, you know. I didn't even know who was down there because I never have received any names of who was down there until just recently, you know.
Yeah.
But just let Sporty know that they took my number 2 already, right?
Yeah.
And today they took tell them that they moved the whole 3,000 floor over here, all the K4s.
Yeah.
They moved them over here now, and that my number 2 is gone, and then also
Getting a phone.
excuse me.
No, it's just I'm gonna get in my car.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Give me a second. Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hold on. Give me the. Hello?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. And then today I barely received I got some mail today
Mhm.
from a guy going by the name of Priest.
Hey.
Yeah, he's going by the name of Priest. Tell him that he's down there in the basement, and that I want to know if it's legit. That he's saying that there's going to be changes within the donations, and that just to let me know, because he's requesting.
How much did they say?
Excuse me?
How much are gonna? Did he tell you the amount?
No, he didn't tell me the amount. He just said that there was going to be a change in the address.
Oh, the address. Oh, yeah. That's gonna be true. But once we give it to we're gonna give that to 40.
Okay.
So for now, it still remains the same.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Yeah, but there's gonna be a new pad.
Okay.
So we're the ones that gonna have to supply that info to 40.
Okay. No, I was just checking to make sure everything was legit and that we're all on the same page, you know?
Oh, I can find out though, because I haven't heard of that name, but I can find out. Oh, he's gonna call me later on tonight, so I can find out.
Yeah, it's Priest, okay?
Please, yeah, for sure. I'll let him know.
And just let him know that he was requesting for Batman to take the position to be number 2, right? Well, he wanted Batman to be number 1, but being that today they took Batman, so wherever 340, I don't know where they took them. Where they replaced them with the K4s, with everybody from the 3000 floor. So 345, he's gonna check in with you wherever he lands at.
Okay, they took him too, right?
Huh?
This is Rene Enriquez. Nickname Boots.